This is a maternity tank. Don't sleep on maternity wear. If you can get it on sale or on clearance, girl. Just telling you, it accommodates parts of your body that like to expand without warning. Y'all be playing games with comfort. If you comfortable, then when you choose to be fashionably glamorous by choice at the cost of a little pain, then you have the endurance to suffer it. You out here trying to endure that pain in the name of being cute every damn day, girl. I'm not saying don't do it, though. Do what makes you feel your greatest, you know? Because life is short, for real, for real. So, see, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. For be life, bitch. But it's not just for be life. It's this, because really, at the end of the day, the whole beauty industry exists to swindle females. It's just that females go for it all day, every day. So, what they gonna do? Turn down trillions of dollars? So, yeah, they discontinued this when I showed y'all the first time. So, I don't have no problems showing it. Yeah. The one with the black girl on the cup on the box. The black girl with natural hair at that. Now, this don't mean shit to me, 100% gray coverage. Because 100% of them lying ass hoes say that there's 100% gray coverage. And there's not 100% gray coverage on literally none of them. This is the first. And I repeat, before this, John Frieda did the best job. And I liked that it was foam, so, you know, easy to work with. But realistically, over the years, and this because I'm a tomboy, so read me if you want, judge me if you need. So, yeah, so before this, I used John Frieda, and it still didn't get the grays like I wanted it to. But it did the best job over the counter. So, Mr. would go and get those for me. Well, I just happened to see, and thank Goddess. Because Goddess was like, I know we don't fuck with them, girl, but they even had the nerve to put a natural hair black girl on the cover, on the box. Just give it a shot, girl. Give it a, that's your sign to get got if they scamming us. Okay, so I grabbed it. I went for it. I went for the okie-doke. But was it okie-doke or was it just okay? Okay, girl. I see you out here. Did they hire a black person on the in the higher ups, you know? Did they actually exercise a little bit of an inkling of diversity and actual inclusion? Because I can see this being the results of that. But because just like I suspected, as soon as that's why I didn't want to tell y'all. Remember, I said I sure hate to tell y'all the name of this because first of all, I don't support racists. We know they all bigots. But if something is out there and it does what it says it does, girl, and it's affordable for the regular people that's out here trying to survive this pandemic, I'm here for you. I'm your girl, right? So Goddess was like, that's your sign. You got a sister on the cover and she's natural. Because I want to say she's the only black person they had on a box of this line, but I think there might have been one other one. But even if there was another one, she didn't have natural hair. Her hair wasn't natural. So yeah, here's a natural girl. So I was like, let me try it. And then I got it home and it said new total color. And then this shit said clean and vegan. That's some of the stuff that also sold me in the store. Clean and vegan, nourishing cream form of 0% ammonia. Y'all lying. And hold on to the grays. Not both. It can't be both. Shout out to T.I. Can't be both. Clean and vegan, nourishing cream formula. 100% gray coverage, long lasting color vibrancy. 0 ammonia. I ain't through, bitches. No, I gotta get these cheetahs though. No parabens, no sulfates, no silicones, no mineral oil, no phthalates, no gluten. Permanent color. That's what you telling me? That's what I'm looking at right here with this. Clean and vegan. But listen, let me tell you. Listen, let me tell you. Sorry, just had a random chat with my uncle. A random chat with UncleDaddy. Yeah, I just had a random chat with UncleDaddy. He know these corporations be on some bullshit too, though. That was my rider, and he was wiser. So, yeah, all that stuff. I said, okay, fine. And listen to when I tell you, oh, this is where I was about to go, because it's just so unbelievable. It's so unbelievable. I can't believe I'm caping for these hoes, but yes, I can, because this is a world of bullshit and people getting over on you and trying to kill you, literally, as well as figuratively and emotionally and intellectually, for sure. They stripped us walking gods of so many powers that were naturally ours. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I went to put this thing on. You know what? Maybe that's the key. Remember, I got interrupted by... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I got interrupted by funeral pictures. Remember? And then I got shook. And I got shook for at least 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, shit. So I came in. And so the color had been mixed. So it sat for that long. So maybe that's a key part of this stuff working its best. So it actually got darker in the bottle. Like, you know, it wasn't. But all hair color does that, right? When you first shake it up. Because the colorant is often white. You mix it up and you let it sit. And the longer you let... But... we don't even use our common sense no more. Colonizers just really sucked our whole basic common sense. Why wouldn't you think that leaving it longer, and even when they tell you you have trouble spots, leave it longer, or they'll give a longer time to leave it on for coarse hair as opposed to y'all's hair. You know what I'm saying? Everything in code, y'all. And our white homies out there, we got some white homies in the audience here. They just can't talk too much because they got such racist friends and they'll get targeted. But there are some colonizers in my audience who are not racist. Well, they're all racist, really, at the end of the day. But who are not blatantly and or cognitively. How about that? We have some homies in my audience that we have very much love for, right? Who are not cognitively racist. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them to jump in front of a bullet for your black ass. But good people all the same. You know what I mean? They can't help it. They was raised here to hate us just like we was raised to hate us damn self. And given and enabled a platform their whole lives to exercise it up until they realize, hey, what the fuck? Hate them for what? You know, I wonder if sometimes they don't catch themselves doing some racist shit and being like, oh shit, fuck, that's racist. God damn. Oh, they embedded it in us. And then try to shake that shit. You ever try to shake that shit? White sis, Mayo sis. Yeah, we got some Mayo sisters out here. Oh shit. Anyway. Again. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, I'm not looking at that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I love the ground she walk on, oh y'all. But I specifically texted her, didn't I? And say I'm pretty much inconsolable Like, I said, I'll call you later tonight. I'm pretty much inconsolable right now. Matter of fact, when I sent that text, I wonder what she was thinking. Because that's not something I would ever say. It's not something I would admit to or acknowledge. First of all, it would generally not be true. There's not very much that can render me inconsolable. Because this world done hardened me. You know how I say, don't let the world harden you. Fuck that. I only have so many decades left. And I'm going to live it with integrity. And part of having integrity is not let somebody stomp on me and pretend to love it. And the only way that will ever be really ended is going to be behind some very, very ugly circumstances. And ain't nobody ready for that conversation. I can't take another funeral picture or okay, he did get the Purple Heart treatment. My Purple Heart is gone, y'all. My indigo Purple Heart is gone. The truth is, I was as ready as I was ever going to be for this. We didn't know it was not coming in near years. There were issues. He was an elder, and he was jabbed. Just sometimes, even when I think that might have something to do with it, in a case like that, it doesn't even matter. Again, there was issues. None of us, if we're not a casualty of the pandemic, we're going to be a casualty of the of whatever nature is. Whatever that really is in the matrix. You know. I'm in so much pain. I meant to put my hair away while it was still drenched. So, I hope it comes out okay. But yeah, y'all, this is it. I'm not going to say the name. I already said the name, didn't I? And shout out to them, because racists, even though they're racist, like, you got to give, I always see indigo memory, because it comes with integrity. Because I made a mental note. I said, I'm going to remember this. Now, these two racist brands were the first two to jump on the inclusion and diversity board. Even though they were still racist, though, it's like they at least realized the black dollar is green as and they start making a whole nother profit and a whole nother, segment. So they the OGs of at least faking diversity and inclusion. Pantene and Revlon. If I know, they might be the same company. It gets good, child. There are levels. Trust your auntie when she tell you, just keep on living. Anyway, Pantene and Revlon, they're the OGs of diversity and, dare I say, inclusion. Because some of these ideas that they came up with, they didn't do it on their own. Because they wasn't on their own saying, hey, let's get a black person with natural hair. Because what y'all don't realize is that tells black women, and if you think about it, white women too, because it says if it will color a black girl's hair that is natural hair, if it can successfully color natural black hair, then it can successfully color anything. Now, that's what it would tell your whole clientele, black or white. So, that's smart move, Revlon. And smart move, Pantene. I done seen y'all do some stuff, some OG stuff in the, dare I say, early 2000s. They've been about it. They still racist, y'all, but they jumped on the, maybe not the inclusion, but they jumped on the diversity bandwagon a couple of decades ago. And without tokenizing us. Like, they used us, you know what I mean, for marketing, for more money, which any business should do. You know what I mean? But they didn't tokenize us. They literally gave us a segment and said, y'all handle it. Y'all know how y'all do with y'all hair. We don't know nothing about it. Let the ladies know we thinking about them. You know, they're not our priority. This is Pantene talking. They're not our priority. But we do care. Because they know that caring will get them paid. Like actual caring. Not like pretending to care. You get your stacks up front. And then everybody be like, oh, they don't give a fuck. Fuck them then. And then you go bankrupt and you feel like they done did you wrong. As opposed to just respecting your fucking clientele and providing a product that does what the fuck you told it was going to do. So they'll want to keep coming back because they'll know that when I want this done or when I want this product, I'm going to go here because they always come through. You can't just do that to people. But Revlon and, what's the one I said? Pantene. And do I want to say CoverGirl? Because CoverGirls really didn't feel sincere to me. But at least they faked it. Shout out to CoverGirl for faking it. Okay. What's you? I still didn't look at these other pictures. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I just saw what broke me down just now. Purple heart. Oh, who is that handsome young dude? Oh, my niece. Oh. Oh, my. Oh, my. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch that. Where's the music and the cannabis? Nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going. They don't know. I'm gonna put myself together, polish up my act for this damn video. I'm gonna get through it, I swear to God. No, that wasn't sexy at all. You know what? I feel like them tears that gave me 5 years of youth, honey. Added 5 years onto my life. I must been needing every last one of these balling sessions. Just balling and shit. Like a punk. So, I'ma miss him. I can ball like a punk if I'ma miss him. Why can't we be human? What the fuck? I asked that like I don't know what country I live in, didn't I? Never mind. In the morning, dum dum dum, and sunlight hits my eyes. Y'all know I'ma sing the note holding part. Y'all know I'm doing it. Oh my. And I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just wanna look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. I didn't even hold my breath for that one, but it was hard. I I better prepare next time. Seemed impossible to fit, but someone else instead of me always seems to know the way. Then I look at you, and the world alright. I could look at him and know the world was alright with me. Just one look at him, and I knew it was gonna be. My uncle used to let me be so free. When everybody like, why she so weird? Why she don't talk to nobody? He was like, she don't need nobody to have a good time. Let her do her thing. You know how kids try to force kids to play together? And my uncle knew it wasn't my shit. And now he can sesh with us. I should have sessions with UncleDaddy. Oh, that was it. Oh, shucks. Too bad, so sad. I ain't rewinding. I don't feel like it. I'm so spent emotionally, but I'm still enjoying this song. Just a clusterfuck of emotions. Crying and dancing at the same damn time. What the fuck? Cause sometimes you feel all them damn things at the same damn time. And what the fuck is my voice doing right now? Why is my voice cracking? Girl, who you nervous in front of a camera where you can edit out what you want to? You tried it. You tried it, girl. I can't do that one. Damn it, y'all. Hate when I do that. Well, now we gotta listen to what they want us to listen to. You know, instead of, you know, I let my channel play for a long time, like the music channel, or even sometimes when I'm watching an actual show, I let it play for a long time and be doing other stuff, and then I'll rewind it to watch it from the beginning so that I can fast forward through the commercials. So with the music, I let it go for like a couple of hours, and then I'll rewind it all the way back, because they're mostly songs I don't mind hearing again. But this go round, if there's a song I didn't particularly want to hear, I can fast forward through it to the next one. And that's my technique. And so instead of screaming in your ear, how about I turn the damn music down? So my hair is still wet after I done got shook by freaking... Man, y'all can't imagine how much of this I will have edited out that y'all didn't want to see. The ASMR people probably want to see it though. Or maybe it's somebody out there that truly give a fuck about me that might have been curious, would have wanted to see it. Who knows? I love y'all all the same. Maybe I'll do it sometime. People know how to fast forward or don't watch if it's some long shit. Be like, I love you, girl. Sometimes it's people that I love, but I'm not finna sit and I can't take 2 hours out of my all of our already short life for no handful of people. That ain't gonna work out. But I love everybody though. I love all of us who love those of us who love those of us who love us. Told y'all I went back to combs because why not? They do the job. Wasn't nothing wrong with the combs. I want to get some more of this. I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of silky ass serum that used to come in my old hair color. Speaking of hair color, right? This a whole ass hair coloring vlog. Sesh. But dudes would like it too. I know I got some homies that would sit through it and enjoy it. Just a few, but they my dudes. I love them. And normally, if I wasn't so emotionally wrecked, I would have had sense enough to have all three of them lined up. Gel and grease and curling cream that I just used, and not in that order because, oh yeah, it is in that order. And in that order, no. That's backwards. First I'm using curling cream, then grease, then gel. So these things are so cute and compact, and they're travelable. Well, if you still out here in these injected streets, then they're also good, for travel. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, so just a recommendation if you do still run around out here. Okay, so I put the curling cream on. Then I take, this is grease, and I put it on the ends. Now for any part I do have, I will grease that scalp and the front. Mostly just putting the grease on the end. I'm just doing that part because it's there. So I mostly put the grease on the end because the grease will work its way up. But this is where the oils mostly get depleted. And then I will do the same thing with the gel, except I will be putting that on the actual strands. I apply the gel right the exact same way that I applied the cream. And when you split that in half and you go in there to get inside, I go front and then I go back. You can feel what's a little drier than needs to be. What's going on right there? So I'm not trying to concentrate gel on the ends necessarily. Can if you want to. Don't hurt nothing. But I just like the ends to always be grease available. You know what I mean? At this stage, when it's in the wet stage, when my hair is dry, oh, that's a good rule to put out there for you young girls or whoever that don't know. In the wet stage, your grease is at the ends, scalp and ends only. I am of the sole unpopular opinion, in fact, that grease is only for your scalp and ends. If you think about it, even when me and them used grease in our hair, they were greasing our scalps. They were taming dry ends. They wasn't running slabs of grease all up and down the strands of our hair. But the grease got to those strands because it, just enough was gonna, and even the proper amount, because Goddess knows what she's doing. The rest should go more smoothly just because I have everything in front of me. Okay. Feel free to pin that out of the way with the permanent pin that you're gonna use. I guess I can also pin it right down too, up against my head. So, with that out the way, cream, a dollop, loosely in there, and then I split down the middle with my finger and put a dollop inside and inside on both sides. I hope you see that. Make sure re-detangle if necessary. That's a bigger section than I meant for it to be, but that's okay. I ain't doing no more than 4 plait twists. Period. Y'all know I ain't got the emotions. This is some loose ass grease right here. I mean, it never liquefies, but it is so creamy. This is the creamiest grease I ever seen in my life. I'm not complaining. I just like, what's in it? What's in it? The moral of the story is grease is only for ends and scalps because it will make its own way to the strands. And gel. We already on the gel. Told you to go. And gel, I do want to start at the my part. Because we use the same technique to apply the gel that we did for the cream. And you can even use your Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. I get it, people with sponsored ads. But I ain't getting paid shit. I'm just telling y'all what works, like in real life. Not like y'all favorite paid pawns. But I ain't mad, cause you know I got a price. Let them motherfuckers meet my sell-out price. Now I ain't gonna stop speaking against bullshit, but I ain't gonna just be out there. I'll be a lot more silent. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody gonna get me promoting the bullshit though. I will not promote no bullshit. My sell-out price involves silence only. Like, I'll stop exposing y'all bullshit, right? I'll stop exposing the sociopaths bullshit. But I'm not gonna promote, no shit that don't work. We be trying everything. I'll be like, baby, that was some bullshit, wasn't it? He'll be like, yeah, that was some bullshit. Be like, we can't endorse this shit. Matter of fact, better not nobody ever ask me about it. Because I'm going to tell the truth. You tried it. And everybody will know that. If a company came to me with sponsorship, if they really did believe in their own product enough to risk me busting their ass out for trying. For trying it. So look how big that flat twist going to have to be. Ooh, I hope that don't take no extra long time to dry. That won't be cool. That won't be cool. Okay. All right, me and Uncle at the family reunion. But when we were at the family picnic, me and UncleDaddy, well, I can't say I said anything because I didn't say nothing. He just went around and said, hey, y'all, me and Tough Love finna go get a bag of ice. What he doing? Got this little girl tagging along going to get the bag of ice. Most of the other men out smoking, having a smoke together, barbecuing or watching the game. And he'll watch the game for a while. But he always come and grab his chicken wing. Come on, baby girl. Even when bragging about me, it's like he wanted to credit me for whatever it was that I did. Made sure that the attention didn't get redirected to him because he was a popular guy. He was a popular and respected man. I hope you didn't dry. Please don't have dried this half of my head. Because I don't want these two halves looking so different. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying. Girl, spray some water on it and call it a day. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting water and put it in a spray bottle. Because I don't keep water in a spray bottle because I'm not going to use all of it. And then I don't want it to get old and stuff. And then I think it's okay to use. And it's not. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. God has just cussed me out for trying to dehydrate her vessel to death. Oh my God. We've been preaching the ministry of hydration for I don't know how long on this channel, right? Since the inception. And I'm always as guilty as y'all are of not doing it. Do it, y'all. So many causes of death source all the way back to insufficient hydration of your vessel. Hydrate, bitch. So I can be proud of you. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of me. Okay. I'ma chill. See, now my hair is drier. I'm sorry, goddess. I'm sorry, Whatever we are. I'm sorry, girl. Bitch, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fix it right now. Just grease on the end. Ooh, girl. Holla at your girl, Mike. Is that a knot? Is that a knot? What the hell? What's going on? You know what? My hair ain't never knotted up like that, like without the knot like either showing itself or coming out. I don't know. All I know is I'm sorry, girl. She's like, that's what I was saying. You was letting your hair dry out, and the whole purpose was to do it while it's still wet. The show must go on. One more day. Don't start no show. See, she shaded me with that song right there. She said, you better do what I say, because one monkey don't stop no show. You mess it up if you want to. It's your hair. That's what God is just telling me. She loved me, though. I love her, too. Just like I love y'all, all my sisters. Some of y'all need tougher love than others, though. And you just can't handle it. And I don't care, because that's the only way that you can live your best quality of life. And that's what I want you to do. I ain't gonna let you take yourself out. These other bitches can go, though. But y'all, I love y'all. Not that. I love all my followers bullshit. Like, do they age out of that? Do they age out of that, though? Like, are there people that are like, oh, I'm so over this? Come on, some. I love you guys. Hey guys, hi guys. And then people that decide to build their family on social media. Oh man. And then if that's how you make your money too, y'all stuck. You gotta always still, at the end of the day, live like other people want you to live, child. Welcome to America. I love you, but I can do without you. I have to go all the way down like that just to make sure I get it really tight at the base. That's gonna give birth to whatever stretch I get out of this protective plait twist. Whew. Half of the struggle came from letting my hair dry a little too much before I did this. That's on me, y'all. That's on me. Shut up, I'm grieving. Ooh, I feel like I want to cut this whole last inch off. But I'm going to chill. It seemed like that was too much grease to have on an end that's that thin. See, look at this end. Look at the girth on this one. No, there we go. Look at the girth on that one. But it could still be crawling and swelling. You know, I just did it. So maybe it just hasn't, see, it's still curling, so maybe it's still crawling and swelling. And maybe it's going to eventually get thicker like these. And maybe that's the grease just making it take its time curling. I had like 4 different subjects that I jumped through that I wanted to share with y'all, but there's not a person here that should know what this is from the title alone. I don't even know what time of day it is. I don't even know what time of day it is. I hope I didn't do a whole video shouting over music. I said I was going to do my nails. Let's see what we're going to how we're going to tie our hair up. Put those behind the ears. I have never had a head wrap. This is $1 million business idea. I got so many of it. Let me write this down. And I need to start writing it down because I'll put it in my notes. My agent is a snitch. It's his job. He got to snitch sometime. I put enough ideas out here willfully for y'all to make $1 million off, for y'all to go and steal the ones that I'm still considering. It's so many $1 million ideas I have thrown out in these videos. Take one of them. It's a bunch of them. Oh, okay. What was I just talking about though? Because I can put it in my phone. I put it in code. He was a Mason too, y'all. He was a Mason. So a very popular man, to say the least. And beyond. Such an impact everywhere he stepped foot, everywhere he breathed. To everyone he spoke to, every time he spoke. And often when he didn't. His energy alone. I know I have stopped in the middle of so many ideas while I'm doing this. I almost said, please forgive me, but don't if you don't. Forgive me or don't. I started to say, I'm not going to take responsibility for that. But, you know, some people don't want to hear all that, you know. The only thing that kept me from being annoyed by somebody that was always talking about, oh, their friend died, their friend died, their friend died, was the fact that one thing I will not do is police someone else's grief. So even if it's somebody I'm normally sick of their shit and they narcissistic shit, right? It's always about them. And even now in their loss, it's about them. Like they lost their whole ass life. And their family lost their whole ass family member. But okay, it's your day. Happy Death Day, you know. But grief is many a splendorous thing. And one thing I will not do is police a black person's grief. I'm not going to police anyone's grief. But for clarity, so that there are no blurred lines between me and anyone who's not. You know, I'm Team BLOKKT. What was I even just talking about? Oh, UncleDaddy and policing someone else's grief. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. You see, mine, it's all over the place. Who could understand that? Besides y'all. But who could understand that? Who would know when to leave me alone and just not to say nothing? Who would know when to share something with me and when not to? So, not to police my own grief, but it ain't all about me. I know y'all think all Leos think it's all about them. We just would like for y'all to know that it actually is about you. Don't even worry about someone else's perspective. What if it is, what if every Leo does think it's all about them? Then what? What does that have to do with you? Just make sure you don't think it's all about you. Because I don't think it's all about me. But I realized, to the colonized mind, who is taught to reject anything like this is basically truth, either misinterpret it, criminalize it, villainize it, put a label on it as, you know, something derogatory. Ego or know-it-all or whatever. But my ass don't care. I got all that going, and I'm indigo, and and I always been mature, and now I'm chronologically mature. In addition to all those things, I ain't got time for it. No bullshit in my life. And then knowing they gonna take it eventually, because they gonna get everybody. You know what I mean? What they really doing, I don't know. You know, because even if let's say the theory is correct that it's population control, then what? Okay, you got the population down to You got the population down to 4 million. Right? Now what? Now what? Like, what y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna brainwash everybody to work for you so you don't have to like do anything? So your whole sole purpose is gonna be to control that whole population? Like, that's gonna give you joy? I really don't be understanding y'all. I mean, I loathe y'all for sure, because you're trash humans. But, you know, I don't even understand races. Like, what y'all really fighting for? At the end of the day, you know, if you took the fact that you murdering us, yeah, you just on the spot committing genocide on us, sanctioned, nobody pays consequences for it, as long as the black person that you're attacking or murdering or destroying or whatever. So let's just say that that's the case. Like, if you got I had a video like this a while back. It's called, for those of you who want to see it, I'll insert it if I can, but I don't know what it's called. But it was asking white people, like, I think it was right after Trayvon. It's like, because they so evil, you know, I was like, okay, y'all are trash, right? But why wouldn't you even, like, even if I was white, I would be like, y'all, let's change the culture, or let's create a culture, since we don't have one. We steal everybody else's. You know, let's recreate our culture, you know, so that in future ancestral times, they'll be like, go back to the 2000th century. White people finally got it together. It took them decades into that, though, but they finally got it together, and they was like, we can't go down like this, you know. So they have a celebrate. Y'all could even have like I hate to even say the 4th of July. Y'all could have like I can't say Juneteenth because you can't have none in June right now. But y'all can Mr. is liking the images that my sister sent. And ironically, as he's liking those images, this song is on. And I'm glad too, because I was gonna cry. Like a biatch! Okay. I'm gonna take some meat out for dinner and do laundry. Hope y'all enjoyed this rambling ass, grave roots, inclusive, hair coloring, philosophical, beauty after hair coloring, memorial sesh for UncleDaddy. I be feeling bad too for my aunt and my cousin. Okay, I need to do some things, some productive things. We'll chat again. Y'all know I'm just going through it. I am indeed in the flesh, so this hurts. It's my closest loss yet, and some of you have had even closer losses. So I know y'all been there on some level at some point in time. So none of us are spring chickens. So, and the ones who are in our existence as we have in our society, I know that they have endured loss too close to them. You know, just as traumatic. But that's the thing about adulting, right? You gotta man up. Shout out to all the feminists who would be offended that I said man up. What you trying to say, Rockwell? Mike too, I guess, right? In the background. They trying to say my uncle gonna always be watching over me. Like he always was in life. He ain't gonna have my uncle ain't gonna have just started watching over me. Oh, bitch, it's stories that the whole family could tell about how my uncle took care of me. And that's why he didn't have to worry about me when he was taking me to some of the places that he was taking me when we was going to get ice. He wasn't worried about nobody. And I could hold my own as well. As well. Yeah, nobody was going to try me. Partly because he's my uncle. And partly because I'm that bitch. Alright. Let me busy my my body as well as my mind. And I'll be back.